Hello everybody and welcome back to Pokemon Colosseum for the second time today. And why am I saying second time? Well, I just recorded the first 10 or so minutes of this video and then my entire PC decided, hey, it's time for a quick nap, let me crash. I don't know what happened. It scared me because, my entire resolution also went to like 640 to 480 or something like that, as opposed to my regular 3440 by 1440. So something just completely went wrong there, and stuff like that always makes me very scared because I'm always scared that is a sign that maybe like my GPU or something is finally dying on me. And I'm saying finally because I've been running this beastly 1080 Ti for over 7 years now. It's treated me super well, and I'm just scared of the day that it's going to finally leave me. I am thinking about upgrading later this year, early next year, depending on the prices and the availability of video cards. But for now, please 1080 Ti, please just stick with me, bro. We've been friends for 7 years. I've known you better than I've known my, I don't know, family or something. So please stick with me. Anyway, we are back playing more Pokemon Colosseum, and as I said, I played the first 10 minutes already, so I do know what's coming up for the first, well, 2 battles. Also, between videos, I did stock up on some new balls, so we have more Ultra Balls, we have more Timer Balls, and we have a couple of more Hyper Potions. Just because, oh sorry, not Hyper Potions, we have some Paralyze Heals, because there's a lot of electric in here, and I want to make sure we're not, paralyzed and losing a fight because of that. So there's a lot of stuff that I have. There's a fight around the corner over here, so we go down the elevator, and then I will take a quick left. And as I take a quick left, actually I will... Have I been to the right? I think I went to the left, but I've not actually gone to the right. Alright, there is a trainer there too. Welcome to the Shadow Pokemon Lab. Thank you very much. I appreciate your effort, your sentiment. And I am now ready to go and battle you. Please, PC, do not crash again. Actually, wait. So depending on whether you go left or right, this is the same trainer, because I remember battling these exact same Pokemon. And the Ariados is going to be a Shadow Pokemon. And the good thing, the one good thing about this reset, is that last time, accidentally, I may have killed Ariados. Now, the good thing is, I think, as far as I know, it is impossible to completely miss a Shadow Pokemon. I think you can always return later on with some alternative acquisition means, and you can still get all the Pokemon that you've missed. So I don't think there's a way you can lock yourself out of getting the Shadow Pokemon, but obviously I would like to get as many as I can the first time through. I am going to be risking something, though. I'm going to be biting the Ariados, and also I'm going to be using Surf. So Surf should probably one-shot Rhyhorn, I'd imagine. But Ariados could also die because of it. Now, I do think Ariados is grass, and grass feels quite well with water, like it grows, you put some water onto a flower, the flower grows, so unless you put too much water onto it, and then it fucking drowns. But we'll see what happens here. So, Ariados, if you could please survive this, that would be very nice. Rhyhorn, please, you can just faint however much you want. There we go, Rhyhorn, go to the floor. Ariados should be fine. There we go, we can get another bite in, probably. And then, I can't remember actually what the other Pokemon is that's going to come out right now. Oh yeah, it's Grovyle. I remember completely blasting this thing with a Fire Blast. Actually, I had Ampharos in my party the first time I did this, and I realized, wait a second, for the next recording, I can be smart. I can use my enormous brain, and I can put my Suicune in there just for the Rhyhorn. So, Fire Blast onto Grovyle, and... I don't want to Gust, because Gust is going to kill, Aurora Beam is going to kill. I'll just Surf again. Oh, and this attack missed. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. I mean, Mega Drain is annoying if you hit Suicune because it's going to do a lot of damage, but at least it won't heal him back up because he didn't take damage yet. Good thing about my Ember Mug... Yeah, I'm going to keep talking about it, guys. You can't stop me. Is that, I have now been sitting here for like half an hour. Like, I was doing the setup for the recording. I was doing some prep, some like stuff in game real quick to set up things. Then I did 10 minutes of recording. Didn't work. Had to restart my PC. I came back to the game. I had to do my setup again. And then, of course, now I'm playing again. And my coffee is still warm, guys. Beautiful purchase. Beautiful purchase. Anyway, that is enough of me shilling for a company that I don't even know. And here we go. Items. We make sure we get ourselves a quick... Wait, was I already on the correct page? Where's my Hyper Potion? There's my Hyper Potion. Give it to Entei. Entei, consume the potion. There you go. That was me consuming a potion, guys. I hope you appreciate the sound effects. Oh, speaking of appreciate, by the way, I wanted to point out that I do appreciate all the comments I've been getting with information about this game, because I quite like the dynamic where I'm, trying to wrap my head around game mechanics, making like predictions like, hey, I think this is how it works, without, you know, looking it up, because obviously I'm super lazy. And then I get confirmation in the comments, or I get, maybe not always confirmation, but I get like, hey, you said this, the actual answer is this, but, you know, you were generally quite close, but that's quite fun to me. I am scared to use any more abilities on Ariados. I will, however, quickly, just to make things a bit easier, I will swap out Entei for Ampharos, because I want to be able to apply Paralyze, because Paralyze should boost the catch rate. But I will just... Actually, will I do that? Yes, I will just... I will throw a... I mean, Water and Bug type Pokemon. Might as well try the Netball. You know, I still have 2 of those, and... You know, when is the next time I'm going to be catching a water Pokemon? Well, I mean, potentially, you know, my my Feraligatr at some point. But that's... I'm willing to throw a Master Ball his way. It's fine. Although I think it is possible. That was very much unexpected. Catastrophically strong, and I made the same joke when I did the previous recording session, but yes, I have been going to the gym, you know, 3 days to the gym, 1 day off, 3 on, 1 off. You know, I've been going consistently for the past couple of weeks. I'm making big gains, and I am indeed catastrophically strong. That is correct. That is categorically correct. So, what I will... Actually, is there a poison animation? Yeah. I remember from the old games you got like the... like the purple outline. And I actually have 2 games that I quickly want to mention. One is actually... Wait, hold on. Do I possess... Antidote. There we go. I need Antidote. Boop. He was cured of his poisoning, and I will just also commit another Hyper Potion. Here we go. You know, Entei, my friend, you need to live well. Entei, here you go. Beautiful. Alright, so... I have been feeling a bit nostalgic about, well, one game before I started recording. And that one game is the original Pokemon Gold and Silver. You know, I've been playing so much of this that I'm kind of thinking back to all the old games that I was playing, especially Pokemon games. And Pokemon Gold and Silver was such a massive part of my youth that there's a chance that I will cover those as well at some point on the channel. I don't think I've ever played Pokemon Crystal. I'm not quite sure if I've done that. But if I haven't, then I can always go and do that. There is also this little... full restore here, which is quite nice. Wait, actually, I do remember going here, so I think the other side is just for a pickup or something. Yeah. Okay, so there's this desk here, and we find a pickup on it. We find a DNA sample. What do we need it for? Well, we don't know, or at least I can't remember. Maybe I would remember if I didn't leave as much time as I do between recording sessions. This is where we came in, and well, this is pretty much as far as I've played. I do know that the moment I go to... Oh, I can go up here. I've not been here yet. Let's actually go here first. Hello. What in the name of... How did you two avoid the eyes of our security staff? Well, you see, good sir, I am very deft. Researcher Dubik. A-dooby-doo. Electrodes. So they know electric moves, right? Is my Suicune in massive danger right now? Suicune, my friend. Actually, that Suicune already swapped for Ampharos. Or was I swapping Entei out? I think I was swapping Entei out. I think the ball came in first, yeah. I will just see what happens here. So I will just buy the Electrode, and I will just see what happens if I just serve them both. I mean, Screech, isn't that like defense lowering or something? Yeah, just defense lowering. I'm actually fine with that. Just put it both on Entei, it's fine. Oh, there we go. It missed. Perfect. Maybe one can only apply? I can't remember. Just watch the serve do massive damage here. Actually, I'm not sure. I don't think they're resistant to it, but I also don't think it's going to do much damage. But just because of same type attack bonus, maybe it deals enough damage. Nah, it's actually pretty mediocre. Oh, I miss those days when I knew all the typings by heart. You know what? I'll just commit a Fire Blast for this. Fire Blast will probably kill that. And I will just see what happens with Aurora Beam. I feel like it's a pretty strong move. Please don't hit my Suicune with that. Yeah, go and hit my Entei. My Entei does not care about your Spark. They're both using the same moves over and over again. They both use Screech, and they both use Spark, and they all use it on Entei. Because Entei, you know, they know Entei is the man. Although, apparently Entei can't aim. Come on, Entei. Please. Oh, Electrode. Really? You decided not to die? Why not? Alright, we do it again. It's fine. It's fine. You know, we don't need PP. PP is PP is for plebs? The PPP? I don't know, guys. I don't know. So yeah, the next fight is gonna have a really, really cool Pokemon, and that reminded me of something. And I'm just gonna start the tangent now because I was looking it up on Google real quick. I was like, hey guys, I'll be right back in just a moment. Let me just Google this thing real quick. And then the game crashed on me as I was Googling, and everything just went to complete shit. But as a kid, I used to play this game, and this game was called, and I still have it open on the screen. Let me quickly grab it. So it was called Tom and Jerry War of... So as a kid, I played this game called Tom and Jerry in War of the Whiskers. And it was this game, it was this very much arena-based fighting game, kind of in the same vein as, you know, the likes of Super Smash or any other proper fighting game. It was like 3D or like 2.5D, I think. I don't think you can move the camera, but there was like 3 elements to the movement system, I feel. And it was just like this 1v1 PvP game, and I played a ton of it. And it's one of those games that, you know, I had completely forgotten about for many years, and I didn't really think about it up until I had a previous battle against, I think it was Gramble, and the Gramble just like triggered the memory for me. So that's why I went on this big tangent in the previous recording session. But you know, obviously that one is scrapped because of the crash, so I'm doing it again. You didn't duck from security, you walked all over them. I did. Security is no match for me. I am perfect. Do whatever you want. It is too late now. We're finished with our research. What you're doing is futile. Don't worry. We can still deal with whatever you're doing. I mean, as you have learned, we are extraordinarily strong. Was that the word you used? Extraordinarily? I can't remember. There is a pickup over here as well, though. And what is in here? Another DNA sample. So we have 2 DNA samples. So what do DNA samples do? Are they items we can use, or are they... or are they just key items? I think they're key items, right? So, key items, DNA sample. A DNA sample of some sort. Use. This item can't be used right now. Well, I thought as much, but hey, it was worth a shot. So there are like some things up there. There is also a guy who looks kind of cool over there, who is trying to control a panel of some sort. But these machines, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if that's like where they keep the shadow Pokemon, like hidden inside there or something. But obviously, I don't know. What is my Pokemon's HP? Do I need a Hyper Potion? I might as well, you know, like, I have them for a reason, you know. I should probably buy some, you know, weaker potions, because this is 200 HP restored. I keep restoring like 100, 150, sometimes even less, and it just feels very much inefficient. Also, we can't use this panel, can we? No. All right. So this is the battle on the right side here that I was playing before the crash came through. Sweeties, you've caused enough mischief already. I hope you enjoy my female Cypher Peon Tanny voice. And look at my Pokemon. I have a Granbull and a Vigoroth. The order in which she summoned Pokemon, by the way, is different. Because last time it was Granbull, but something else alongside that as well. But it wasn't the Vigoroth. So yeah, this is the Pokemon that triggered my entire rant about the Tom and Jerry game, because as I said, I had completely forgotten about that. I feel like I haven't thought about that game for like 15 years or something, and all of a sudden it just came back to me. And you know, I love it when that happens, because that, you know, it's like a dormant memory, and that makes me think like, hey, how many other dormant memories are in my brain just waiting to be triggered by something. Also, if the game somehow crashes here again, like if it's just this part of the emulation or something, then I'm going to be super scared. It probably isn't the case. Please don't let that be the case, because that would mean, you know, I'm, as they say, fucked. But, yeah, let's just assume that's not the case. So Vigoroth should probably die to Fire Blast. Now, I do think this is my... Wait, didn't I? Wait, what happened to Fire Blast? I was ranting away about other things. I missed what happened to Fire Blast. It's fine, though. It's fine. We're all good. So I will just... Aurora Beam Granbull just to poke him away a little bit, try and catch him. I'm not too scared of Vigoroth. You know, generally normal type moves, they just don't scare me a lot, because they just don't really have any good typing advantages. So his speed is falling. You know, his attack fell, I think. You know, he's weakened significantly. But it matters not. You know, my Entei is still my bro. This is Brote. Brote the Entei. Should I have called him Brote? Or was that cringe? Let's see. Guess we can bite Grand Bull and Aurora Beam Vigoroth. You know, do it the other way around. You know, you gotta keep the surprise. You know how they say, you know, you gotta confuse the muscles? Well, you also gotta confuse the AI in a Pokemon game. It's very important. That's how they grow. Or so I've been told. You know, I love all the bro science on the internet about muscle development and stuff. You know, I want to know the science behind things kind of person. So, you know, I'm someone, you know, when I want to learn about a subject, for example, you know, muscle building or just how the system works, like, you know, I make sure I go to YouTubers or sources that I know for a fact are basing their stuff on research. You know, you've got, in case you're in the market, you know, you've got your Jeff Nippert, you've got your Renaissance Periodization, you know, you've got your Struggle by Science, you know, you've got all these pretty much confirmed proper source of information. They could be wrong, but they're always wrong based on information that was wrong to begin with. They're never wrong because they're just assuming things. And you know, then you go to all these random other channels. Sometimes like they pop up on my feed, like this random fitness channel or whatever, and I click them, and then they come out with like the most bullshit advice, and I'm just like, please, what, whoa, please, Entei, okay, Entei is fine. But yeah, they come out with all this bullshit advice about, you know, you gotta do this and this, don't listen to the science because it's telling you this and that and it's not right. And I'm like, yeah, but, you know, if the study has proven this particular thing to be true that they were specifically testing for without any bias because there's a control group, then we can only, like, we can only work with the information that we have. You know, we can only work with the information that is actually proven to us. Like, you know, we can't just make assumptions based on nothing because that's even worse. Anyway, that is just a very small rant that I did feel the need to go on. I don't know why, but I hate it when people try and act like they... What I hate is when people feel the need to have an opinion on everything. You know, I can have an opinion on something, but I will not try and present my opinion on something as if it were fact unless I know for sure it is fact. And what is this guy's damage? What is this Grand Bull doing to my Entei? Entei, please, my friend. You must live. Live free. The damage is ridiculous, though. There we go. Entei level 44. Suicune's to level 42, but that's fine. Entei will bite again. And I guess we throw another Hyper Potion. You know, Entei is going to take a lot of damage, and I'm kind of like burning through all my Hyper Potions right now. No, not again! Don't do it again! What is this move? Why is Strength so strong? I mean, like, it is literally in the name, you know, Strength. But this Grand Bull is an absolute monster. Would he also be such a monster if he were fighting on my side? I don't know. What I will do is two things. I will swap Entei out of here, because I want to make sure I can save him from going down. So I'll swap him out for Ampharos, because Ampharos obviously can paralyze. And then Suicune will now throw... I guess we can first use our Great Balls. We still have two of them. And I might as well just throw them out here. I might be risking my Pokemon dying, but I can always run back. It's not the biggest deal in the world. I'm just kind of sad about all my Hyper Potions that I'm kind of throwing away. But then again, you know, I'm investing them in something. Okay, Great Ball didn't actually do too much. Okay, but maybe with a Paralyzation we can do a little bit more. But please don't use Strength again and one-tap my Pokemon. I'm hoping Strength is like a 2-move, kind of, like 5-move kind of thing. A critical hit! Oh my god. This guy. So, for anyone who's ever played... Oh, okay, we got the Paralyzation. That's the goal, guys. That's the goal. We got the goal. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I guess I'll put Espion in there or something. It's like, whatever. I mean, someone's gonna have to take the blunt of the damage. So, I don't know if you guys have ever played Pokemon, the second-gen Pokemon, you know, Gold and Silver and Crystal. But there is a gym trainer, and it is, I believe, the 3rd gym in the game. And I can't exactly remember what she's called, but it's in like Goldenrod City or something like that. And what it practically is it is a very, very easy gym besides one Pokemon. And that Pokemon is the Miltank. And the Miltank knows Roll Out. And rollout just, you know, it does things to you as a kid, you know. Rollout is in all of our brains. Rollout gets you. You know, it keeps rolling and rolling and rolling. And I think you can't stop the move, but the move just keeps on going, and it's like one tap that Pokemon, one tap that Pokemon, one tap that Pokemon. That thing is proper nightmare fuel. Alright, I guess we'll just use... Actually, wait, is reflected damage move as well? I think it just blocks, right? So I guess I'll just use that. And then we throw... Well, might as well throw an Ultra... Yeah, I'll throw an Ultra Ball. Here we go. Gramble, you're about to be mine. You better believe it. This is going to happen. Gramble. Because you triggered a whole rant in me. You know, you triggered a whole rant about this random game, this random Tom and Jerry game, and I appreciate you for that, Gramble. Thank you very much. As I said, you know, I appreciate it a ton. Your mischief is going overboard. As is my voice acting, apparently. Alright, my Pokemon are still quite low, but, you know, I'm committed now. I'm committed to just utilizing my Hyper Potions. So I'm going to put another one onto Entei. And do I have a revive? I have a revive. I have 5 revives. Here we go. Ampharos. I'm not going to Hyper Potion that because wasting Hyper Potion on 60 HP feels pretty bad. We do have... Oh, another thing. Another DNA sample, maybe? Yeah, 3 DNA samples. Okay, cool. So, I have the logic here, guys. Okay, so we have 2 options. We can go left and we can go right. And so far today, things haven't really gone right. And I have heard a wise man say once, when nothing goes right, go left. There we go. Hello, Professor. What? What are outsiders doing here? Why isn't security doing their job? Well, it's because we took care of them. Security was doing their job. They're just quite insufficient. So Magneton and Electrode. Okay. I kind of wish we had some Fire Blasts here available to us. And we now have Entei and Suicune in here, which is fine. But I have no PP. Never thought I'd say those words. I have no PP. Is there an item that we have, like a PP restore? Guys, I promise. I promise I'm an adult. I promise I'm not just laughing at PP restore. I don't think we have anything that restores the PP, right? Oh, restores the PP of all moves by 10. But do I want to... I mean, actually, I have 3 of them. You know what? You know what? You know what, Entei, my friend? Your PP has been restored. It's fine. Your PP can be used once again. I think Aurora Beam is... But is Aurora Beam good? Wait, did Electrode just use Rain Dance? What? Please don't one-tap my Suicune. This is the first time I see Thunder, by the way. Such a cool move. I really want my Ampharos to learn that, but then again, maybe I should level my Ampharos in that case. We'll bring out Espionage. All my Pokemon are becoming so under-leveled, guys. I need to do some proper off-screen grinding, and I do know where I'm going to be doing that, you know, because there's still like a lot of Mount Battle to do. That, of course, we haven't done yet, and I'm a little bit undecided as to how I'm going to be playing that. I feel like what I might want to do is the same setup I used for like the little side quest thing where I just speed it up, but I don't speed it up like ridiculous amount. Speed it up to like 3-4 times or something, and I could just do like a talk over the recording or something. So you get like post commentary or like cutting in when something happens. I actually haven't decided how I want to do that. It's a bit difficult because there's a ton of content there, guys. We still have 90 battles left to do that. 90 battles, and it's going to be amazing for leveling up our Pokemon and making sure, you know, we get all the evolves and all the Shadow Pokemon cleansed and all those kind of things. But I also don't want you guys to have to sit through 90 battles in a row where I'm just like sitting here battling away, battling away, battling away. I mean, maybe it can be fun. Like maybe I can turn it into like a very long recording session where I just treat it as like a podcast. We're just going to be talking about all kinds of random things, but it can be a bit rough to figure out something to do for those videos. So I'm still thinking, still wrapping my head around how I'm going to be recording those to actually make it fun. Fire Blast and Ampharos did nothing. The Psybeam looks cool, but our damage is... Oh my god, another one that knows Thunder. Respect. You've taken out my Entei. You've taken out my big boy. Alright, don't worry. We have Espion and Umbreon on the field. You know, the original duo ready to go again. Have I had this on the field ever since the start? I don't think so. But they're on the field now. And does Rain Dance... Guys, does Rain Dance do anything for Thunder type moves? Let's see. Because actually, no, Ampharos doesn't have it. Suicune has it. Suicune has Rain Dance. Boosts the power of water type moves for 5 turns. Don't know. Shouldn't do it, but it doesn't say so. But then why does Electrode know it? Is it just so you can pair it with a water type and they're just using it randomly? Alright, I think I want to just confuse Ray Ampharos here and... I'm gonna commit to Swift. Swift should kill, right? Please don't one-tap my Pokemon here. Please don't just like thunder all over my Espion. Alright, it's fine. Espion lives. You've got to be kidding me. Is Swift just like the worst possible move in the entire game? Is Swift just like absolutely terrible? Because that damage was negligible. I could have done without that damage. That is beautiful. That right there, that is beautiful. Ampharos, you know, you just like you hurt yourself. You know, you go through your emo phase. It's fine. So Umbreon, you bite the Ampharos. You know, bite his tail off. And Espion, once again, you know, just use Swift because Electrode should die to this, right? And then, you know, at least we get a little bit of damage on. Okay. There's a chance. There's a chance that I'm about to lose this fight. I don't think I am, but this fight is going absolutely terrible. And you know, I'm not playing optimal, and I'm very well aware of that. But we're also just really... Confusion kill you? Ooh, very close. You know, Swift would have killed both of them. Swift would have killed best move in the game. Best move in the game. By far. By a long shot. Not even close. So, when you bite Ampharos, I don't even know what Calm Mind does, but, you know, I could use it right now. I could use some Calm Mind. Ah, Electrode, you missed. Haha, my friends. Don't worry. Easiest battle of my life. You can't stop me. You can't stop me, I promise. Here we go. Shadow Rush again. Bam! There we go. Electrode down. I'm not even worried, guys. Not even worried in the least. Researcher Kotan. Oh, Crot, there's no way I'm going to let you go. Oh, are you gonna just stop me physically then? You know, try and just, like, smack me with your hands? Oh, what is he doing? Wahaha, now you're stuck. There's no escape in the lab for you. Are we stuck? Because I really desperately want to go back. Like, please. I desperately want to go back to a Pokemon Center because my Pokemon are practically all dead and I will not be able to continue this otherwise. So please, go here, up. I mean, so far it seems alright. Please don't have the front door be closed or something like that. This is the front door, right? Well, I mean, this is the elevator to the front door. If it actually is closed, then I'm gonna be in a bit of a pickle because I just like murdered all my Pokemon. Well, I let them get murdered. You know, I don't inflict murder on my own Pokemon. I let them get murdered. But the fact that the NPC just said there is no escaping this lab for you now. And, well, I kind of am out, guys. I kind of just ran out and I just said, hey, that was fun, but no. So, yeah, I'm gonna heal up my Pokemon and I'll see you guys again when I'm back in the lab. Do, 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 do. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Wee! Wee! I hope you like my very much desynced alarm system synchronization with my voice. You know, I appreciate that I was very much out of sync with the system, but I had to commit with it. So, I am back in the lab, and we are... I'm assuming we're nearing the end of the lab section, considering, you know, the alarm is going off. Everyone's like, oh my god, what is going on? Who is this guy? Why is he so incredibly handsome? And why are his Pokemon so strong? I'm sure they especially wonder why I am so handsome, because that's very important. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at him. Look at him now. Okay, we went left. I'm gonna just check out what's on the right, you know? Just get a quick gander, I think they call it, you know? A quick peek. Is this where we couldn't enter before? Hello? It's a DNA analyzer. Oh, and we have DNA samples. What is this? What can we do here? I can't remember this part. The DNA sample was that of a Mightyena. Ooh, cool. Okay. What about the other ones? Oh, the DNA sample was that of Entei. I like how the other one said A, and this one just says Entei, because there's only one Entei. That's kind of cool. Oh, the last one can't be used right now. Right? Wait, hold on. No, it can't be used right now. Do we only have 3, or... Yeah, we only have 3. Why can't the last one be used right now? See, quite often you'll hear people say like, why can't this thing be used right now? I wonder. And then it's like a foreshadowing for something later. Honestly, don't know. I have no clue. I don't know what's coming up. I mean, I know vaguely what's coming up. I think, if I remember correctly, I think a fight with a Cypher is coming up. And we fight Raikou. I think. But I'm not sure about that. And this does look like his room. You know, with like all the cool looking pillars of bubbles. Hi, I heard the alarm, so I came running. Well, you can go and run back. Vibrava and Cacleon, is that the cactus thing? Oh, that's a chameleon thing, yeah. That one. I remember that one. I'm kind of hoping neither of them is Shadow in this fight in particular, because I want to just, like, bash my head through this. Ah. Well, there we go. I want to just, you know, bash through this real quick, because I want to make sure I have some, you know, healthy Pokemon for the potential upcoming fight. Cacleon probably Fire Blast one tap, maybe. And I'm going to just Aurora Beam Vibrava. Just see. I'm assuming it doesn't one-shot. I'm hoping it does one-shot. Entei, please start aiming! Entei, please! Entei, please. Okay. 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 No, not strength! Don't do it! Don't do it! Actually, this guy isn't as strong as the other guy. The Grand Bull was like, ho, mighty and grand. I will just attempt it again. I mean, I have the PP restores, and right now I have no Shadow Pokemon to worry about anymore, so I can just go all out. All out. Big damage. Let's go, Entei. Smack him in the face. Wait, did something happen? Something about fire type was just like popping up on my screen, but I didn't read it properly. Something about fire type just popped up. I guess I'll bite, and I will Aurora Beam on Cacleon. Entei is always taking the brunt of the damage. Please, Entei. Please, my friend, you can't. Oh, wait, he's dog. Guys, my brain is off. Don't hit Entei. Please don't hit Entei with this. Please don't. It's okay. It's okay, guys. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're all good around here. We're all friends. We're having a good time. It's not coffee here, by the way. It's like pure vodka at this point. You know, we've reached the level of despair. So, we Psybeam the Caclean. We Aurora Beam the Caclean. This Caclean is going to die. You know, he murdered my Entei. Oh, so they have one Pokemon who can fly up high with Fly. They have one Pokemon who can dig down below with Dig. And it's so annoying because I can't hit either of them properly when they're doing their moves. Now, good thing is, one of them is down. And Fly doesn't deal that much damage, I think. Ooh, as a kid, I always loved Kadabra, and I was like, why can't I get my Kadabra to evolve into an Alakazam? You know, I had a Kadabra that was like level 80 or something in Pokemon Gold, and I didn't learn that it was only going to evolve when you traded the Kadabra to another player, and then you could, like, you know, trade it back or something like that. But I think that was the only way you could evolve a Kadabra in Gen 2. I can't be sure about that because maybe there were other ways, but I remember reading about that later. And I was just like, why is it not evolving? And I had that with multiple Pokemon. Like, you know, I had like a Graveler level 70 or whatever. I had... Was it the same with Haunter into Gengar? Or did that one evolve normally? I can't remember. But yeah, there were so many Pokemon where I was like, as a kid, I was like, why are they not evolving? What is going on? Here we go. We get critical hit. SP. Why is this game so hard? Guys, why? I mean, on the one hand, it's because I am incredibly stupid. That's one problem. But the second problem is this game is legit not easy. And I love it, guys. You know, you might think that I'm bitching about it. But I am absolutely loving the fact that I have to somewhat think about this game. And it's keeping me so much more engaged in every single battle. Because, I think I've talked about this before, but the thing that really pushed me away from playing at least Sword and Shield was that I felt like I had played through the first 3 gyms or whatever in that game. And I just did not in any way feel challenged. I was going and going and going. I was pressing A, just spamming one ability constantly over and over again because it was the best ability. And the game tells me which ability is the best because it has like the little super effective thing right at the bottom of the ability. And I just did not feel engaged at all in my brain. And I think... Oh, I was thinking it was going to come down first and then I was going to attack it later. But yeah, the thing that was troubling me was I was just not challenged in any way. Now, this game, I am challenged in many, many ways. And obviously, you know, doing commentary at the same time as recording can be a little bit suboptimal for your brain capacity because your brain is always trying to do 2 things at once. You know, I'm trying to keep sentences going. I'm trying to keep thinking about, hey, what do I want to say? I'm trying to think about all these things while I'm also trying to keep my focus on the screen, which I do think has I do think doing this creates the ability to do 2 things at the same time a bit better than normally would be able to. So it's a skill that I appreciate that I have been able to learn this way. Anyway, that should probably kill unless... I don't know, maybe Aurora Beam goes second. Yeah, because my Ampharos was outspeeding Swallow, so... You know... I couldn't even really use a Thunder move, and Aurora Beam probably won't kill. But for some reason, it is outspeeding, but only when it is already in the air. Like, when it's on the ground, I was losing the speed race. So I don't know exactly what happened there. But there we go. It is taken care of. Player defeated Cypher Peon Remel. You're too strong, little boy. I mean, I told you, astronomically, extraordinarily strong. Wee-woo. A keypad. Door is locked. Release the lock. Yes. Oh, the DNA. I see it. I see it, guys. I want it. Okay, so this was the first DNA one. Then the second one is Entei. And the third one, we don't know. And is there a particular reason why we would not know about the DNA sample? Does a ghost have a DNA sample? No. Okay. Maybe it is this one because it's the best Pokemon ever? No. Then maybe it is this one because the Cypher has it? No. Then it's Sudowoodo because something. Okay. At this point, I don't know why that one is the one that we need to get, but that one is the one that we need to get. Yeah, my Pokemon are all like dead over the place, all over the place again. So I will just quickly cut as I run back and forth once more, because I don't want to just waste all of my resources in this place, because I still need those resources later on a little bit. And I mean, I have the option to do so. So yeah, I'll be back in just a moment. All right, my Pokemon have been restored. We are back where we were previously. So have I only done one trainer since going back and forth? One or two trainers? How many have I done? I think just one trainer, right? Guys, is this like a weird like saves coming kind of thing? Not once, not twice, but 3 times we meet? Do you recall who I am? Actually, I can't recall quite well, but please do enlighten me. I shall avenge my humiliation at the Relic Forest. Oh! Is that the guy who is Pikachu? Like, well, the guy that the old guy played Pikachu against and then got absolutely clapped? I think that is the fight, right? Now we have to take over. But, you know, you are going down, scrub. Wobbuffet and Graveler. Now, these Pokemon I don't care too much about. I'm just hoping Graveler doesn't use Dig. Also, I like how rough around the edges the Graveler looks. You know, like there's not smooth. It's like very triangular, which obviously has to do with the graphics engine not really rendering those things very smoothly. But it looks kind of funny. So yeah, I think I'll just Fire Blast Wobbuffet and Surf. And I'm just kind of hoping that Surf just completely one-taps the Graveler. That would be quite nice. Wobbuffet should, yeah. Just wanted to deal a significant amount of damage. Come on, Surf. Hit both of them and just... If you can one-shot both of them, I'd be very happy right now. Wobbuffet doesn't take too much damage, but that's fine. Graveler should take a lot of damage. And does indeed go down immediately. That's a very good start. I appreciate it. Then... Clamperl. Is that water ice? I don't know if fire is going to be effective against that. So what I will do is I will bite Wobbuffet and I will swap out my Suicune for Ampharos. Wait, Wobbuffet's Shadow Tag prevents Suicune from switching out. Wait, Shadow Tag? My brain must have missed that too. Don't worry. I surf again. Because, yeah, I was thinking that was going to one-shot, so they're going to summon another one right now, their final Pokemon, and there is a chance that final Pokemon is once again a Rock-type Pokemon, which would be perfect, because then Surf would be super, super good. So please summon a Ground-type Pokemon. Medicham. Well, that is not Ground-type, but at least it will be normal effectiveness, I think. And we can see if Clamperl is water. I think it is water, right? So it should deal quite low damage. Critical hit against Medicham, nice. Yeah, okay, that was expected. That's fine. Iron Defense. I mean, that's just a defense boosting thing. Yeah, defense raising sharply. That's fine. We can deal with that. Entei can just go and bite Medicham. Probably gets the kill. Not quite sure. And then... Actually, I don't know what damage Gus is going to deal, but we can give it a shot, you know? Because I don't want to swap Entei out right now, because Entei can still... Oh, I was thinking that was probably going to kill, but it's fine. High Jump Kick. Probably decent damage onto Entei. Yeah, that's quite some damage. But we're fine. We're fine. I'll take it. Let's see what Gus does. Nothing. Don't waterfall my Entei, please. Entei, my friend. Alright, don't worry. Entei, we are swapping you out. Wait, items? No. Hold on. Hold the phone. Are you guys holding your phones? I'm holding mine. Okay, bad jokes aside, let's bring Ampharos out. Just deal with the Clamble, and then Suicune can just... I mean, might as well Aurora Beam. I have 20 Aurora Beams. Like, it's... Entei, okay. Come back, my friend. Come back to me. Ampharos could also level up from this fight, which is nice. If Ampharos could just learn Thunder or something, that'd be really cool. Secret Power, I don't think is that strong a move, right? Generally, yeah, I don't really care for Secret Power. Like, it's such a cool name, Secret Power, but it feels quite weak, so I don't know about that one. Okay, Medicham is dead, and with some luck, we can now also just blow up the Camperl. Waterfall shouldn't be too great against either of them. I mean, Ampharos takes a significant amount of damage from it. Thunderbolt plus... I mean, I don't know what Aurora Beam. I'm just gonna try Aurora Beam. I actually don't know what the effectiveness is of Ice onto Water-type Pokemon. But we will never find out, because, well, Clamble is dead. So that should be a level up for Ampharos. There we go, beautiful. Learn Thunder, please. No? Okay. Well, that's fine. We got some monies for finishing. Good. Now, let me go... You know, I don't want to go back to the Pokemon Center again. You know, I don't want to keep doing that over and over again. But our Hyper Potions are kind of out. So the battle with the Cypher, provided it is indeed coming up, might prove to be a little bit tricky. Well, there's only one way to find out. Can I go, like, on this side? Is there something here? Oh! Haha! I have spotted you. 1 HP up. I think they just boost the HP of one of our Pokemon. We saved that for Relegator. Ooh, a cutscene. Good. This disk has been scrubbed of all data. That's done it. Wow, how did you get it? Wow. How did you get in without my notice? Ah, I see. You must be the much talked about Seth. Little did I expect to see you here. I am Ein. Oh! That's the guy who's been leaving the notes. I am in charge of the Shadow Pokemon Lab. No one must be allowed to interfere with our Shadow Pokemon plan. I won't allow it. Let me acquaint you with the power of my Shadow Pokemon. So that is the Cypher battle. Now, I don't know if I'm well prepared for this battle. Golbat and Huntail. I really want to have electric moves here, and I have Entei and Suicune. So I think I'm going to start off by swapping out my Entei immediately for Suicune. Or for Suicune? For Ampharos. Yeah, I think that's probably a good call. So we go Pokemon, and I just hope Ampharos doesn't get one shot here, because Ampharos is the only Pokemon that hasn't healed up to full, because I wasn't expecting the fight to be here immediately. And I guess I can surf to deal damage to Golbat. I don't know how much damage I'm going to deal to Huntail, probably not too much. Also, I'm a bit under level, the 48, 47. I'm like low to mid 40s on my highest Pokemon. So maybe I will need to do some grinding if this fight proves to be very difficult. Diffuse Ray, I'm sort of okay with, I guess. Because at least Ampharos doesn't die to it immediately. And Rain Dance is going to move... I mean, this is going to make my serve stronger as well. So I guess that's a bit of a bonus. So I'm hoping I just do significant damage to Golbat. But because of the level difference, I might not. Critical hit with enhanced Watts damage, and I still deal this little damage. That is really, really rough. So the confusion might prove to be difficult depending on our RNG here. So we can Thunderbolt the... I mean, it's effectively, this is flying, right? So I guess I might as well just take out the Golbat. And then... I mean... Aurora Beam it. I think it's good. I think it's good against flying if he survives. And this could kill Ampharos if I'm unlucky. I am not unlucky. Although I might still be unlucky in a moment when the confusion kills Ampharos. Are you going to confuse Ray? This Golbat brings me back to the days when I was playing the older GBA Pokemon games and I was in caves. And there were all these Zubats and they kept confusing me and they were super annoying. And Golbat, you must be perished. There we go. Flap away, my bird. You're dead. A Lantern. Okay, we can take care of that one too. Okay, we gotta keep Ampharos alive. Okay, I'm not too worried about that one because Surf was not going to do significant damage to them anyway because they were both water Pokemon anyway. So I would swap either one of them out, but I don't think I have a really good Pokemon to put in Suicune's place. So I'll keep Suicune there because while Suicune also isn't dealing much damage, he's not taking that much damage either. Now, Lantern is a bit of a problem because Lantern is also Thunder. So I don't want him to one-shot my Suicune. So what I will do is I will Thunderbolt the... I mean, I would Thunderbolt Lantern, but I think Lantern has like the healing thing on thunder damage, right? So I will hit Huntail, and then I will... Crap, I forgot. I have no more Hyper Potions for this battle. Well, that might make things a little bit more difficult. Now, Full Restore doesn't feel too great. But there we go. Does it also remove Confusion, by the way? I'm not quite sure, because Confusion isn't officially a status, right? But then again, even if it did, it's back on. It's back on the menu, so it's fine. Ampharos. The Thunder is probably going to hit my Suicune here. It's going to deal massive damage to Suicune. Might actually kill. Doesn't quite kill. Okay. At this point, Suicune is just kind of like tanking for me. Okay. Thunderbolt came through. Beautiful. Huntail is down. Great. Okay. 2 out of 6 defeated. Entei still available if we do need Entei at some point. I do want to have Suicune alive though, because if there's ever a ground type Pokemon, we kind of need Suicune to be there. Okay, that's flying. Dude, Thunder is so good in this battle. So as long as Ampharos can keep dealing significant damage, we should be good. So what I think I will do is I will hit this, and then I will save Suicune for now by swapping Suicune out for, you know, just put Umbreon in there just because I want someone to keep him alive. And I want to have a water type move in case I need to deal with ground or something. Oh, we couldn't swap him out in time, so Suicune is actually going to die. I thought swaps would always come out first, but I guess I'm wrong. Well, I mean, we had it prepped to go, so come on, Ampharos. Come on, Ampharos, my friends. Come on. Yes! Yes, Ampharos, you know. Oh, wait, doesn't that deal? Isn't that flying type? Yeah, at least there's no one weak to Thunder right now, but it still does massive damage to them. So what I will do on this turn... it's a bit tricky now because of the typings here. So Ampharos, I think, is best off Thunder Waving Altaria to get the paralyzation going. And then I'll just Confuse Ray the Lantern. So, you know, we have a lot of status applications going here, so that maybe they can't get moves off, and then I can bring Entei back in, and then they can start just going to town on them with a lot of, you know, just straight up fire damage. Okay, Fly coming in. Ooh, Hydro Pump. Is that gonna kill my... Okay, I'm actually... Oh, I was actually fine with Umbreon dying there if that was gonna be the case, because I just want to keep Ampharos on the field. I don't have any easy ways, I think, of dealing with Lantern, because it's a water thunder typing. Does it even have weaknesses? Like, is ice a weakness? I don't even know if there's a weakness. I mean, there must be a weakness, right? You can't just have a no weakness typing. Also, there's only 5 Pokemon, apparently. With one of them being a shadow Pokemon, I think, because the ball is black. So that means there's 3 left. Ampharos can just keep pumping away. Probably just on Altaria, just getting the damage up. And then I will swap out this... Not items, come on, man. Click the right thing. Click the right thing. So Pokemon, bring forth Entei again. I'm hoping this video stays within an hour, by the way, because the recording is already over an hour, but I'm going to be cutting some things out, so... It might be an hour. Okay, a bit of confusion damage, nice. Thunderbolt, come on, just get a crit or something. Oh, yeah, of course, it's in the air. My brain. I like how it can still redirect. Although I guess it directed onto the original Pokemon that was in the spot of Entei. So, once again, we Thunderbolt plus we Fire Blast. Just blow up the Altaria, it's fine. Not very effective. So is Altaria water typing? No, it's not water typing because... because electric wasn't good against it. Or is it like electric water as well or something? Okay, paralyzation still goes. Great. I will swap out because Ampharos doesn't really have any... I mean, I guess Ampharos can just finish up. Yeah. I feel like Fire Blast just doesn't do anything against Lantern. Because it's a water typing as well, right? So I guess I'll just use Bite. So I think Bite is stronger than Stomp, just baseline damage. So I guess I can do this. It shouldn't deal too much damage, but it will at least do... that's really insignificant. Really insignificant. At least we get a flinch. This should now kill Altaria, and this should bring out what I'm going to assume is going to be the Raikou. And we're going to have another full struggle. But at least we've had a lot of turns come out already, so the Timer Ball will become stronger and stronger. There is the Raikou. Look at this cool-looking guy with a star on his face, you know. It's a Shadow Pokemon. Who would have thunk? Is the thunk even actually a word? I always hear people say, like, who would have thunk? Also, Raikou's been underleveled relative to the other ones, so that should be easy for us. I think like, they're both Thunder, so my Ampharos kind of loses all kinds... I guess what I'll do is Thunder Wave the Raikou just to get confusion going. And... I just want to take out Lance. I'm just going to see what Fire Blast does. It shouldn't do a lot of damage, but maybe I'm mistaken. I mean, not too much, but hey, it is what it is. I think we're in a pretty decent spot right now. There we go. Lantern, take a lot of damage. Okay, the confusion has been applied. That's nice. I mean, maybe there's some good swap I could be doing right now that would be more effective. But yeah, at this point, Thunderbolt should... like, I feel like my Ampharos kind of has served a purpose. There's no real thing she can do anymore. So I'll just bring out Espion now, because at least Espion can deal damage to both of them. The others just really can't. Entei can just bite away a Lantern. Just make sure a Lantern dies. Because once Lantern is dead, we can deal with the Raikou in peace and hopefully get the catch going. Here we go. Just crit or something. No crit. Well, it's fine. We at least get some more damage going. And Hydro Pump onto Entei. I'm scared of this. Yeah. Yeah, this battle is interesting. I'll just bring Metatite out. Why do I even have Metatite in my party? I mean, it's here for, like, to be cleansed, but it isn't particularly useful in my party. I mean, it tanked a hit, I guess, but it's level 33. It serves no purpose. Oh boy. I guess I'll bring Ampharos out just because Ampharos won't take significant damage from Thunder moves. So the moment that I kill Lantern, which hopefully my Psybeam is going to achieve, then I can use an item. I can go for... I have Revives, right? There we go, Revive. And I will bring back Entei, because at least Entei won't always die to abilities because it's not super effective onto him. But please, Psybeam kill. I mean, I know you're very much unleveled, but there you go. Espion, thank you very much. I appreciate the effort. Here we go. Okay, it's just you and me, Raikou. I just want to go catch you now, and then we're all good. I don't want to have to kill you. I just want to catch you, okay? Paralyzed and can't move. Okay, beautiful. We can land one Psybeam. And what does Cotton Spore do again? Hold on. What does Cotton Spore do? Summary. Let's go. Cotton Spore. Spores cling to the target, sharply reducing speed. Do I care about speed reduction? Probably doesn't really. Oh, the Quick Claw, by the way, was the thing that maybe gave me the first turn, like in the previous battle. Ah, yeah, I forgot about the Quick Claw. So Ampharos really can't do too much. You know what I'll do? I'll just use Thunderbolt just to poke away at him a little bit. Psybeam should not kill. right? Not even close. Okay, good, but it's a nice chunk. The thing I have to be scared of, like, I was thinking about maybe putting Umbreon in here and getting the what you call it, Confuse Ray going. But I was also kind of scared that he was going to then kill himself with Confusion plus the Shadow Dash, whatever it was called. I can Psybeam once more, provided it doesn't crit. And I can now, with Ampharos, start throwing balls. So I'm going to throw... You know what? I'll throw one Timer Ball. We've been in a fight for a very long time. Let's just throw one Timer Ball and see if we can get uber lucky. Just get Raikou in one throw. Here we go, guys. This is going to be the highlight. The highlight of my recording session is going to be Raikou. One ball, one catch. One ball, one roll, no catch. It's fine. There we go. Shadow Rush is going to damage himself. Now, Psybeam is going to get dangerously close to potentially killing, but Psybeam won't go off because Raikou is hit with Recoil. I'm a little bit scared because I don't have the means to keep my Pokemon alive forever. So I'm gonna do something very risky. I'm gonna bring forth Umbreon. And Umbreon is going to Confuse Ray the Raikou. Wait, also, I haven't saved it in a while. What happens if I die? Will I go back to a previous save, or will I go back to Pokemon Center? I can't remember. What I will do is, because I've done the same thing for the other ones, I will save state this, also because I haven't saved in well over an hour, to a different file. Yeah, I also need to make sure I'm saving, not loading, because if I load a different save, I'm gonna cry. Just a bit of a Thunderbolt. Paralyzed can't move, okay. Confuse Ray. Because now we run a big risk. Raikou could go and kill himself, because there's now multiple ways, he's paralyzed. If he even gets through the paralyzation, he will still have to deal with the confusion. And then there's Shadow Rush that could kill himself. Like, there's so many factors at play right now. So please, 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 please. I think I just keep throwing Timer Balls. I think we've been in quite a lot of turns, right? But I'll do it, guys. I'll do it. You know, I bought these for a particular reason, and this is the particular reason. So here we go. On Ampharos, I guess what we do is not items. We use Thunder Wave to... I don't know if you can reapply Paralyzation, but if you can, then I'm doing it. Come on, Raikou. You know you want to be mine. You know you want to go to my pocket. Why would you want to be an Ein? Yes. 2 throws, and Raikou is mine. You know, that feels so much better than the previous 2. Timer Ball feels good. This power, it defies belief. Yes, I'm very well aware of my power over everything. Your struggle to get here was all in vain. The Shadow Pokemon we produce have already been moved elsewhere. And that, of course, includes the ultimate Shadow Pokemon I created for the boss. The ultimate Shadow Pokemon. Who would that be? There's also something over here. Is it going to be one of Ein's things? One Data ROM. What is this Data ROM item? Can I use this item? Data ROM. A Data ROM of some sort found on Ein's desk. Use. Can't be used right now. Okay, I'll have to find some place where I can use it. I guess there's a little chest around behind here, like slightly hidden. TM26. Now, I don't really use TMs too often, but what is TM26? It is Earthquake. Causes a quake that has no effect on flying targets. Yeah, but Earthquake can be super, super strong. I quite enjoy Earthquake as a move. It also deals damage to my other Pokemon, so you want to pair it with a flying type of thing, so you don't get the extra damage from that. So we have the ability now to leave through here, and we talked about this. Looks like a little loading screen or something. That was interesting. This is where we came in, I think. Yeah, and I mentioned that I was thinking this was going to be the exit, and this was indeed the exit. And there we go. We have done a lot of stuff now, but what have we achieved? Well, we've taken down Ein, we have captured Raikou, we have stopped the Shadow Lab, but apparently the Pokemon have been transported elsewhere. But where have they been transported to? Well, I guess we don't know. Also, I don't know if I can do something with this data ROM right now, or if I need to be elsewhere at some point, or if this is going to be like a main story thing, or if this is optional, or whatever. But we get a message. Hello? Who's sending us a message? Hello? So, lab data. Ned from the Under. So remember when we were in the Under, we found Ned, who was like this IT guy, I think? And he says, hi, this is Ned. If you find any data at the Shadow Pokemon lab, please bring it to me in the Under. I'll be waiting. So, bits on the nose here that they're like, hey, you found a data ROM. Bring it to me. You know, they should have sent us this email before, maybe, I think. But, hey, it is whatever. Anyway, we will be doing that in the next video because I've been recording for an hour and 15 minutes already. So I'm going to be cutting some stuff out, hoping to get this under an hour. Maybe, potentially, you'll see at the timestamp right now. So thank you very much for watching. I'll be back very shortly. Well, in your case, next week. And we're going to keep on playing this game because I am having a blast. All right, see you later, guys.